hell yeah.
This is
unfiltered.
Right,
this is live streaming, meaning don't take your dick out.
Hi.
Okay.
Unless you want to just turn.
We're on. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh.
And my uncle is watching.
Cheers, baby.
Yeah, Uncle Ed. Stop touching her, Uncle Ed. Because every Uncle Ed's molestery, so that's just that was a guess.
And then my cousins, I asked them to watch. So if April and Amber, and you would like them.
Yeah.
April Oh no, she has a boyfriend. Sorry.
Hey, I don't care. Yeah, we don't care, baby.
The boyfriend kind of looks like you.
Hey. Hey, baby, if you ever need a replacement, just call me.
Listen.
And I think
Tell April I'm down to go family style on her. You know what I mean? Yeah, family style. Everyone.
Yeah.
This is good?
Family style.
Type
that in.
okay.
I like it. All right, let's do intros. You, of course.
Erin Hart. I have a new website, erinhartcomic.com.
I'm Brandon Jeddi, co-host. I have a website. It's google.com. So, just go there on your time. And then we have a special guest right now. What up, Ramon Hernandez?
Hey, baby. Ramon Hernandez. How's everybody doing? You guys can find me at Ramon Hernandez on all social media. If it's not the baseball player, it's me.
That's my friend Carmen's last name.
Hernandez?
Hernandez.
I didn't touch her. I swear to God, baby.
Really?
I'm more than kissing cousins. I'm more than Hey, that's the kind of relationship I have.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
0 to incest in like under a minute. That's a record.
That's my.
She just with a cousin. Okay.
Did you really?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I doubt.
Is this one?
I doubt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Push him in, baby.
Sorry.
Tell me what's going
I
on.
heard he was
Okay.
a cousin. I'm not
Yeah?
sure. So you can accidentally.
Yeah, it happened.
No. Did you know he was the cousin before the sex? Oh. Well, that was just last point to me,
I think
honestly.
he was like a third cousin too.
The woman I had my kids with, I have to explain to people the weird relationship we have. She's my second cousin's first cousin, but no blood relation to me. Same forest, different tree.
You're an oak and she's a birch.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're not blood related. We're not. It's weird, but it's not. We're not blood related.
When you guys are doing like the family
Let-
peppers together and you just start
Dry humping. Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? Oh,
Yeah.
dry humping.
Do they have that like where you just get a family tree where, like I can fuck this one, I can fuck this one, I can't fuck this one, too close, genetic deficiencies, abnormalities.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like I know you would be related to me, so I'm not attempting to get you drunk and have sex with you.
See, the beauty of being me is that everyone that has baby with me will have the baby will have genetic deficiencies or deformities. You know, just me. Just what I bring to the table. That's what I bring.
I feel like when I do see a baby with genetic deficiencies, I look at the parents and then I'm like, makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh, yeah. That's why any woman that's pregnant with my baby, I'm like, go ahead and smoke, drink up, whatever you want. It's not coming out right anyway. That's it. It's my mic.
Technical problems.
Maybe the producer picked.
Good job, Jaime. Is that on? Oh no.
I don't need
I guess we have to share. Sharing's caring. Carrie, do you want me to take that? No, technical problem.
Guys, I mean, when you go live, baby.
This is what
raw.
exactly.
This is raw as fuck, baby.
Yes, it is.
Am I up now? You're good. Am I good?
This is the retarded
still
baby.
Do you want my mic?
No.
I feel
I got
like-
it. I figured it out.
You got it?
I figured it out easily.
Oh, look at you,
How's that? Does that work,
professional.
Jamie?
Look at this is.
You could just put it on your shirt and pretend to use that mic.
No.
No,
Gotta be
no.
real. Gotta be real and gotta look stupid.
We all have phallic objects in our faces, or nobody has
Yeah.
phallic objects in our
The
faces.
only way I feel comfortable, just in life.
Yeah.
With a phallic object in your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
You're right. It wasn't even a joke. That was just a fact from my life I decided to share right now.
Yeah, why?
We're talking about fucking cousins. Can I just...
Yeah, fuck my cousin. What's the problem?
We're like Jamie.
Like, it was a female cousin. What's the problem?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so we got intended it.
Oh, yeah, baby. So you banged her cousin.
Third cousin.
Third cousin.
Cousin.
Was that a family mixer?
No, just hanging out.
Just
town.
hanging out.
Yeah.
The town.
Everybody's cousin in the town.
Everybody's cousin. Yeah.
Were you guys going through your Ancestry.com and just seeing how far the family tree was and be like, yeah.
I went home and I told my mom, I said, hey, I went out with so-and-so. She knows their family and had talked to him. She goes, that's your third cousin. And after I was done freaking out, she goes, by marriage. I go,
Oh, she wanted to fuck with you.
my mom.
Yeah, worth it.
Exaggeration.
Incest is a hot term right now. It's hot. You're not on the porn websites?
No, I'm not.
Well, not you, your content, but searching through other people's content.
No.
It's really when you type in something, it's you're not that far from seeing mom gives son oral. It used to be this thing. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Because that's not how it goes down. Because due to the legalities of this puritanic state of America,
oh, I know what you mean.
It has to say not mom.
Yeah, that's
sucks off not son. And brings out the family not family album. With the fucking clay handprints.
There's a few
in the clay handprints, and it says class of 86.
There's a few production companies that say it's Forbidden Fruit Productions, and then there's also Family Therapy Productions.
Oh my god!
Not that I would know.
Family therapy.
Family therapy. Yeah. You're fucking your sister. It's great.
Remember last week I told you about the mother and daughter who stripped together in the South?
Yeah.
And
really?
They would because I danced in South Carolina. And they would put matches on their nipples and come out as mother and daughter shaking it. It's a really family trait.
Yeah. No, I mean that's there could be nepotism in the strip clubs. I didn't know that.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. Just favoring the family.
Yeah. What does she get all the songs that she wants, and what do her songs go on shorter? You know what I mean? Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah. She doesn't have to get her two drink minimum.
God, you know a lot about strip clubs.
I love the strip club. I really do.
A 2 drink minimum. That's not the biggest kept secret of strip
clubs.
No,
but the song thing that she gets that song.
Yeah.
Girls fight over songs.
Yeah. Girls fight in general in the dressing room.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Fights do happen.
Fights. So. What is it? Jealousy? Is it just they can't stand each other? It's when essentially you put women
too close of quarters. And they're fighting for money.
Yeah, you can't have.
And pussies are out, and it's just those pheromones.
Oh well, yeah. That's why.
That's not that we're fighting over money.
Maybe a little bit.
That's why a beehive can only have one queen. Yeah.
I mean, that fact checks out. I don't know if it's relevant, but you are right about that.
Thank you.
I always thought strip clubs were kind of like prison. You get your clique.
Okay. These girls are cool with me. These girls side with me. Yeah. We're not cool with that chick. Yeah.
It's like high school prison.
It is. Yeah. It's funny that you went with prison and not high school.
when they've stabbed
the rec room at the community college.
And the white girls are together. You got the
black girl, the black girls, yeah. You got the one Latina that kind of likes the white girls.
Yeah. And then you got that one Asian. You're like, come over here.
You don't know what to do with me. What are you doing taking all the money, you bitch?
As soon as she pisses you off, you go get out of here.
My friend, my ass, get out of here.
Stole my customer.
Yeah, no, they do. Oh man.
Listen, I would love if when they stab someone, they got a one cum drop tear. Just
their teardrops start at their lip. Yeah.
3 cum drops. Damn. Don't mess with her.
Is that a teardrop? Nah, girl. Oh my God.
Good times.
Great times. Yeah.
Mother, daughter.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard. Rock stars. That's their what they want to hit. They want to hit when they have sex with groupies. They want to go for mother daughter orgy, threesome, and then like the epitome would be grandma, mom, daughter. It's a thing.
That would be disgusting.
For who? Nah.
By the way, this is definitely just Ramon's thing. This isn't even a Rockstar thing. It's just Ramon's fantasy.
It's also in the movie End of Days. The devil has sex with a woman and with a mom and a daughter pair. And then like there's books written like from rock stars that I don't know.
Really?
Well, the devil's straight up pimp though. The devil, you know.
Yeah, he gets what he wants, baby. He gets the sinnest of the sins. All right, the darkest of the sins. All right.
All right.
Back to black. Well, look, guys.
So we were talking about Ramon being a strip club connoisseur.
Perfect. Yeah, Ramon.
Connoisseur. I like
stories, baby.
Yeah, I came up with that phrase last week. Connoisseur.
Well. Okay, so I'm a responsible human being now. I'm 33. I have 4 kids. But
you're
back
on
in
the Mexican train.
Yeah, I know. It was like you have 4 kids and you're Mexican. It's a good start. Good start.
Good start. Keep them coming.
You got more. Yeah. You're still young. 33. You got like 20, 34 more years. Yeah,
you got 40, 50 more cousins too. You got plenty to go through, baby.
But I remember I had just turned 21. I still remember when I went to the first time I went to my first strip club. Are we allowed to say the name of the strip club? Sahara Theater in Anaheim off of Ball and State College next to the Benihanas. It was great. It was amazing. I had just turned 21. I had not really a big drinker. Not really a big drinker at all. I went with a group of friends to this billiards place out in Orange. And I had a buddy who was just so bored with us playing pool. And he's like, you guys want to go somewhere cool? And I'm like, where? I had never been to a strip club at that point. Never in my life. Strip club. Let's go. It was just down the street from the billiards place. I fell in love. It was great. It was like stepping into like a dream. Everything inside is just so hazy. You have naked girls just shaking their fucking titties and their asses. I was like, this is where I want to be at. This is where, like, fuck going to a fucking, like, the hard work is eliminated. You don't have to talk to girls to get them to take their clothes off. These women are on stage.
They only go so far, though.
Huh?
They only go so far. You know what I mean? Yeah, they take their clothes off, but they're very disgusted by you, and they're not gonna fuck you. So it's like
no, but if you're yes, it's a job, right? It's a job.
Yeah,
it's very much a job.
It's about money.
Yeah, it really is. It really is because
now
when
you're doing everything for me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I thought Sparkles
but it's so funny when you're sitting with a dancer and you're buying drinks for her, and then you hear the DJ go, "All right, ladies, all right, gentlemen, it's 3 dances for $40 or whatever. You get specials," and then all of a sudden the girl that you thought you were having an intimate conversation with, she just gets up and starts walking the room, and you're just like, I thought we were having a moment right now. And like the waitress will come to the strippers, and it's like, I don't want to buy them any more drinks. I bought them the 2 drinks that I'm kind of like obligated to buy them while they're sitting with me. But then like the waitress,
what?
Brandon isn't quite the gentleman that you are at a strip club.
I'll barely
$10
ungrip the 20 from my hand at the end of a lap dance. Am I gonna get him a drink? No.
I'm getting out of a lot of credit card debt. It's not. I don't get that much. I like talking to people.
He's a comedian.
I love talking to people. I really do.
Talking to people. Go to church. Go to
but I like it's either talk to deadbeat dudes or I'm gonna talk to like this chick in a bikini on some comfortable couch. It's great.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sell, honestly.
It's pretty good. Yeah, and it's like, wow, what was it, like $6 a drink when I was going? It was like $6 a drink, and they would come up to me. We would have it was a nice conversation. I was never really about the lap dance. I did fall in love with tipping a girl on stage because you can ball up the $1 bills and aim at their vaginas. It's really
you fell in love with that.
Yeah, because it's like literally it's.
Did she have a wider vagina than usual? So it's like a bigger hoop and basketball.
Like
I saw so many great things while a woman was on stage. It's great. Like a girl came out with a lollipop once, and then like she twirled it, like she spun it in her vagina, and I was just, this is you. She came out with props.
Thailand or something.
Yes, it was in Anaheim.
I would
just like Thailand.
Yeah. Some parts. No, that's prime time for you get a yeast infection like that. You yell that out like, oh baby, you're gonna get a yeast infection. Come on now.
Yeah, I know, but that's none of my concern. I mean,
put some club soda up there afterwards, huh, honey?
Baby, are you sure?
Rinse it out.
Was that originally your lollipop? Are you sure? Oh my God, I had some probably maybe like about 2 years at the strip club where it was like Thursday, Friday religiously, Saturday religiously, Sunday if nobody else wanted to hang out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was there.
Sunday was a day.
Yeah. Oh my. It was. Because you had the girls that really wanted to work, and then like maybe they had made enough money, but they still wanted to be at work. They would just hang out with you.
Erin, you worked at a strip club. What did you think about the people that came in Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays?
They were rich.
They're rich. But what did you think about them? Like, oh, I wonder if they're cool guys, they're chill dudes.
I felt sorry for them.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, that's real. That's.
Yeah, because it was like, oh,
ouch.
nothing going on at home.
Lonely. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
You ever go to the champagne room?
Never did. I never did. No. I always found that too steep for my pockets. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had it down where it's like, listen, all you really need is back then it was like, all you really need is like $40. You pay the entrance, which is like $10.
Wait, what? All you need is $40? Wait, for what?
To hang out there.
To hang out. To stay for the night?
Well, not for the night, for a couple hours to hang out. I had a couple people.
You would just go buy drinks and hang.
Just go buy drinks and hang. No, I found some really hidden gems of songs. Like just hanging out at the strip club. I know a lot of people at the strip club. Yeah.
There are some good songs.
They play some deep cuts.
Put It in Your Mouth. That is a great song. I don't even know who it's by, but if you ask Alexa will play it. Just say, Alexa, play Put It in Your Mouth, and that's a fun song.
Yeah.
I call bullshit. No, this is like the guy that reads the Playboy for the artists. Like, no, they have like good articles in there. Like, I'm learning.
I have literally like 3 or 4 songs that I still play to this day, which was like 12 years ago, about a dozen years went by. I still play, and they take me back to the strip club. It's a song by Bone Thugs and Harmony, Ecstasy. It's a song by Ludacris, Child of the Night, and then there's another a Snoop Dogg song called Like a Girl I Used to Know. It was great, dude. It's
and who could forget G-Unit? I Smell Pussy.
Yeah,
that is a good song. Yeah. I really do
because it goes around the room. It's like a party. Hey, Brandon, I smell pussy. Is that you? You're like, no, I smell pussy. Ramon, is that you? No, I smell pussy. And
that's great. That's a good game. That's a good game. It's a good game to play. Yeah. It's fun. Yeah. It was great. I was really loyal to the strip clubs I would go to. It was either it was definitely Sahara's. That's where I would start off my night. If I felt like I was going there too often, there's a place down the street called
Dirty Bird.
I think it was. Is it Flamingos?
Yeah, we called it the Dirty Bird.
Oh.
I never worked there, but everybody that worked there.
I had one of the most enlightening.
A deadly case of syphilis on the pole.
Yes, exactly.
Really?
Well, I don't know. But that's what we would say.
Hearsay. It's all hearsay.
Were you part of the strip club generation where they didn't wipe down the poles?
They didn't in the old days.
It was for a while. They didn't wipe the poles down.
It was occasionally like one of the waitresses would go up there with every 3rd or 4th dancer would go up there with a Windex and just like wipe the pole down, and then that was it.
They would they would do the smell test first and be like, it's ready. It's ready.
Smell test?
And then they wipe it.
I would have volunteered for that. I would have volunteered for that.
You wouldn't go back to the strip club, I feel like.
That's probably I had a girl give me her own personal smell test of her vagina once.
Oh, at the strip club?
Yes.
How did she do
because
that?
Okay, like I'm not gonna say I'm what you would call good looking in the general sense, but I fit a certain category where I'm bald head, I'm Latino, I was in my 20s. Certain girls gravitate towards me. So I walked in one night to the strip club, and I could immediately tell one of the strippers was like, I like him. He's cute. And I noticed, and when she was up on stage dancing, she was not attractive. She was not. Not to my taste. And then I sat up on stage. She immediately grabbed me by the back of the head and buried my face in her vagina.
Oh, wow.
And it smelled like she had the longest shift that night. It was bad.
Oh, no.
I was not turned on. I was not turned on. Pussy that close kind of scares me.
What did she look like? 'Cause you said she wasn't your type. What was
she? Was a bit like on the heavier set.
Heavy, okay.
But dark.
A little bit like a BBW kinda.
Yeah, a little BBW, a little darker skin. I'm more into the lighter skin Latinas. And it just wasn't, I wasn't interested in her. I just wasn't. And this was this was literally like at the tail end of like me going to the strip clubs. I found myself at the one on California Girls in Santa Ana. Yeah, it's off of Harbor.
Oh,
which
yeah.
Yeah, it's off of Harbor.
Yeah.
It's
a classy area.
Yeah.
Near Red Lobster.
So you get the classy ladies, all right?
Red Lobster, though.
It's like nude. It's
nude Red Lobster.
Yeah, there's a Red Lobster like a mile and a half down.
Yeah. And Disneyland.
Yeah,
not far
you
off.
have like polar opposites. It's a Red Lobster on this end. It's a Sizzler on the other end. But right in the middle is heaven.
Where's the smelly fish smell coming from? We don't know.
Just beyond is Disneyland.
Oh man, yeah. Oh my God. Oh.
So you wait. So you would go to strip clubs so often that you would say, "I can't keep going to this strip club. I got to switch it up."
Yeah.
What was the fear, or why'd you switch it up?
The fear. It wasn't even a fear. It was almost like I know everybody there. I know everybody there. I literally, when I would walk into the strip club, I was they thought, now in hindsight, they must have looked at me like as some sort of loser. But I was like, yeah, they like me. They think I'm cool.
They might have.
Yeah, well, I would show up and they would literally just like clear the area for like me and whatever friends I would show up. They're like, these guys are here. Like you guys are too sparsed out. You like random people.
There's guys like that. That are cool. But then there's some that aren't. It's just,
I was
everybody's different.
Yeah, I was really cool. I had a great rapport with the waitresses.
Ramon, don't try to save it. They hated you. They didn't like you. Here comes the lonely.
That's not true.
Albino Mexican.
I had. Shut up, Jamie. Yeah, that your producer.
I would feel bad for you being that young and spending that much money every week. I would feel bad, like, oh, dude.
At Sahara's, you know what it was at Sahara's? I would literally have girls come up to me and be like, when are we gonna hang out outside of the strip club?
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
They like to.
Yeah, so I had that.
Did you ever hang out with them though?
I dated one we went on 3 dates.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she was a black girl. Her name was Shanika.
And you gotten lap dances from her?
I think I never. That was the thing. I never got lap dances from. I only got a lap dance from a couple of them. I was really just there because it was the experience. I had never been to a strip club, and I was like, "This is great." Like, there's no reason to blow to bust my load like at the fucking in the back booth. Like, I don't care for that. I'm here because this is one of the greatest.
You don't care for that? No, because it's expensive.
I know.
I'm not worth a $200 nut.
No,
you're like, I could nut at home for free.
Well, see, I never really went with those intentions of like I'm gonna try to get something in the back. It was always like, I'm gonna sit down with one specific chick. I'll buy her drinks. We'll talk. We'll get to know each other. Blah 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 blah. That was all. That's all it was for me. That's all it really was for me. And if I wasn't interested in a girl, then I'd be like, no, thank you. I'm good. Like I literally had a girl call me a faggot, like because I just wasn't interested in her. She was she was like this Colombian chick who
she's like can't take rejection.
Oh, seriously, she came up to me and she was kind of like moving around and I was like, she was hot. Like outside of the strip club, I would definitely be like, oh, you're hot. But but I think she had a C-section scar and she had a really thick accent and she was Colombian. We all knew. I knew a whole bunch of girls at the strip club. And then she came up to me and she was like, you want to dance? And I was like, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. And like her second time around, she's like, now do you want to dance? And I'm like, no, I'm really good. I'm here to see a friend. She's like, what are you, a faggot? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just, no, I don't want to lap dance.
Maybe. You're like, maybe.
I know this girl.
I was there to see a friend.
I think she's Guatemalan.
Oh. Those people all look alike.
Whatever. It's down past Mexico.
Okay, see, you're a former dancer, so you'll know this. One of my friends would literally trust me with her purse that she would walk around, her little handbag.
Oh, yeah, then you were in.
Yeah. The little
there's a couple guys that you, like, there are a couple that I would totally trust.
Yeah, no, she literally would leave me her little hand purse.
Alfred. said.
Canoe. Yeah, so she would my friend Kobe would literally like when she would dance, she would be like, "Oh, I'm so fucked up. I gotta go in the back and do something or whatever. I gotta go talk to the bartender." She would leave me her purse.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I she could totally. I would never like do anything to break that trust. So yeah, they were friends. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
A lot of them were friends.
So you dated Kobe.
No, I dated Shanika, which was Kobe's friend.
Oh, you didn't date Kobe.
No, Shanika, which was her actual name and her stage name. What is that, Erin?
Oh, there are a couple of girls like that.
Stalkers?
No, they go by their real name.
They go by their real name.
They're like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they know.
This is my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shanika. Yeah. Oh, she was beautiful. She was a beautiful, really, like, she was like a dark-skinned black girl. Very, very beautiful figure. So, she was beautiful.
She didn't go by Chardonnay before, did she?
I don't know. We only went on like 3 dates, and then she started dancing somewhere else because she fought somebody in the back.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
If you start the fight, then
and literally, I remember we went to the Irvine Spectrum one day, and we were there to watch Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
1 or 2?
European Gigolo. I'm sorry.
No, that one sucked.
I remember we went to go see that, and like I'm a very sensual person, and like while we were watching the movie, I knew it wasn't a good movie. So I started rubbing her feet, whatever, blah blah blah, whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah, I started rubbing her feet in the movie theater.
Right.
Are you a foot guy? Are you a foot guy?
But I know that it's like we're there watching a stupid movie. It's like you're on your feet all day.
And every woman loves her feet rubbed.
Yeah, and so I started rubbing her feet. They went on another 1 or 2 dates, and I was kind of going through like this messy breakup, at the time. And I remember one day, I hadn't seen her for a couple of weeks, and she's like, "Oh, where you been at?" And I told her, "Oh, Shanika, I'm sorry. Like, it's like I'm kind of going through something right now, but like, yeah, I'm happy to hear from you, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "Well, you know what I'm trying to do with you?" And I'm like, "What? What do you want to do?" And she's like, "I want you to be my boyfriend." And I was like, "Sorry."
Why?
I had been in the longest relationship I had ever been in with this girl. We were going through a messy breakup at the time. I couldn't see myself jumping ship from the girl that I thought I loved for a stripper. Not because of who she was, but because of the shit that I was dealing with before. You tell me now, I'll leave my entire family for a fucking black stripper like Shanika, baby.
You're like, where are you, Shanika?
Oh my god, you have no idea.
But so was she? Did you guys ever do anything together?
We made out once.
Made out?
We made out once. I'm not really. I know what sex is.
Guy.
I have.
He's not.
You go for the feet? I'd never go in the theater. I'd never go for the feet.
Yeah.
I start at least the knee.
I want you to be friends with my husband.
Don't get me wrong.
So you can rub his feet?
No, so he can teach him.
Oh. And give him a good foot rub. That's part of it.
No,
teaching you out of the foot rub.
And so then Shanika was kind of out of the picture after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she left Sahara.
She wasn't crazy, like horny or sexual or anything like that?
She thought that she thought I was into her more than what I really was. So I remember one night on our second date, we went to go watch the Mark Wahlberg, Andre 3000, Tyrese Beckford classic, Four Brothers.
Okay, yeah.
And we're in the movie theater, and she's like, "I know you want to kiss me." And I'm like, "Okay." And so we made out for like a little bit. Okay. And that was it.
But you didn't try to make any moves? Was she playing defense on the hands?
No. I'm very old fashioned when it comes to sex. Like I think which is why I fell in love with the environment of a strip club so much, because I really put like sex on such a pedestal that when I had it, I was like, "Oh, this is it. And I'm more of like everything else around it.
I think this is a Latino thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Rico Suave.
Maybe it's a Hernandez thing. My friend Carmen.
Turtle call me.
She's like, I love romance. It's romance. I'm like, what?
I kind of get a kick.
They're not like us, Brandon.
Romance or sex?
I kind of get a kick.
They put them together.
I kind of get a kick out of a girl falling in love with me, and then soon after I realized this is not what I wanted.
Oh my God, you are Carmen. You have
I was in love with the idea of being in love or making you fall in love with me.
This is my friend.
Yeah,
oh
and
my
I'm
God.
just like, hey.
That's hilarious.
I don't know you like that, girl.
How did you, by the way, how did you guys first, you and the stripper, how did that initiate the dating?
I remember
we
were at the club.
You were sniffing her asshole.
I remember. You
and then you're like, do you want to see? You lifted your head and be like, do you want to see?
I really wish it was that.
He's not you, Brandon.
Do you want to see? Yeah. You want to see Drill Bit Taylor on Saturday?
You want to go watch Old School with me, baby? Yeah. No, it was more like I was there at the strip club. I was still getting my bearings. I don't know. I was still getting adjusted to the whole strip club environment. Mm-hmm. And I remember I remember she just sat down next to me, and she's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I don't think I kind of knew about the whole drink stuff, where if they're going to sit down with you, they're going to have a conversation. They kind of have like a minimum of drinks they have to sell.
You know you can say no.
I know. I know.
But we're not allowed to say no.
That's the thing.
To drinks? Yeah.
Yeah, and if you turn to me and say, "Oh, did you want a drink?" I'm like, "Yeah," even if I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'll get in trouble.
But what she did was she sat down next to me, and I bought her the first drink. And then after, she's like, they want me to fill, like, I have a quota of drinks I have to fill. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do this. I just want to talk to you. And I was like, oh, really? And then that's when it led to her saying, so when are we going to hang out, and blah, blah, blah. And that's where it started. And then we exchanged numbers.
She initiated it.
Yeah, she really did. Yeah. I never would have had the courage to. That's when I got a little bit of more confidence at the strip club. And I was like, yeah, some of these chicks are into me. Hell yeah, man. Hey, what's up? Oh my God, we were such dicks to some of those women.
She was just on withdrawal from meth, and
how dare you? Black people do not smoke meth.
There's not one black person
smoke
that
crack. Smoked meth. They used to. They used to back in the 80s.
Nice.
But yeah, and that's where I met Kobe, the second stripper, who I kind of
not Bryant.
No, not Brian, but she was a big fan. Huge fan of the things that he did on and off the court.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's where I met. Like her, Shanika and Kobe were good friends. And I remember the first date we went on to go watch Deuce Bigalow, European Gigolo. Is this a thing? Like if a girl from the strip club goes on a date with somebody from like one of the patrons, Kobe was kind of like our escort to make sure that she was cool, to make sure that I was cool.
A stripper named LeBron right now.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's a 6'2".
VIP now. You're like, all right.
I would hate to be on the service end of a stripper named Curry. I was like, hey, babe, smells spicy.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
She can palm a basketball. Imagine how small it makes her dick feel.
That was a really good try. I like that. LeBron. Hey, baby.
Isaiah Thomas coming up next to stage.
Most valuable pussy.
It's a little short.
Magic coming. She is HIV positive.
Hey.
But I'm positive it's a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, her friend Kobe came with us for.
If Kobe's her name, by the way, you know a guy, if he's getting sex from her and he shoots in her mouth, he's got to yell Kobe as it goes.
Yeah.
Kobe. Oh.
She may have had sex with Dave Chappelle.
Wow. Really? Oh, a guy that looked like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Skinny black. But then me and her sparked up like a friendship because it was a weird thing. We so Shanika was out of the picture at that point, and then Kobe. I would still see her strip at Sahara, and Kobe was a mess. She was a goddamn mess. She would always be drunk. She would fight with the fucking guys that would sit on stage because some of those guys are assholes. Come on, dude. Just because these chicks are taking their fucking clothes off for money, don't throw fucking coins at them. But have some fucking respect for these chicks.
I never had coins thrown.
But was that ever a thing?
No.
I had gold dollar thrown at me, and it was a gold dollar. I thought it was a quarter. I started to get mad, and then I go, oh. It's okay. It's fine.
It's not funny.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh,
she was buying stamps at the postal office, and then
money's money, baby. So Kobe was just like this wild chick. She was white, She kind of looked Mexican though. She was great. She had a big booty. Titties were okay. But then we sparked a friendship because that's when I was like in my early 20s and I had taken like a year or 4 off of school. So I was like, I'm going back to community college. Orange Coast College, baby. Gonna become a Rhodes Scholar. And I was petitioning my last class. I'm a procrastinator by heart. And
what class were you trying to take?
English, just general education, making my parents proud. And I was petitioning my last class, and through the hallway comes Kobe, or as she likes to be known out in public as Melissa. And I'm like, hey, Kobe, Lisa. She's like, hey, we're petitioning the same class. I was like, that's great. And the last 2 names, literally this fucking teacher, higher education, everybody, just drawing names out of a hat.
Wow.
And just by luck, the last 2 names that were pulled was Melissa, a.k.a. Kobe, and me, Ramon Hernandez.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, man. And I think she had the hots for me. I know she had the hots for me because for a while there, after class, I would walk her to the parking lot. I was a gentleman. Mm-hmm. Okay. And she would always invite me out to lunch. Let's go have lunch. And I was like, no, I'm still kind of talking to Shanika a little bit or whatever. No, and there was one night when I went back to Sahara's and she was dancing. Shanika was already somewhere else kicked out for fighting. And Kobe literally, she's drunk. She's so drunk. And she's like, come on, let's go to the back. I'll make it worth it. You don't have to pay me. Let's just go in the back. And I'm like,
wow.
No, I kind of see that because at that time, I forgot to mention, at that time, I had already fallen for a stripper. Her name was, her stage name was Nisa.
Sounds like Lisa.
Oh my God, she was fucking beautiful. Oh,
did anything ever happen with you and Nisa?
Yeah, she fucked the guy who got my sister pregnant.
Wow!
But that motherfucker did it on purpose.
I bet your sister loved that.
Your sister or the stripper on purpose?
He fucked my sister on purpose, but he also fucked the girl that I was pining for at the strip club. He fucked her on purpose because he knew how much I had the hots for her.
He hated your family, huh?
No. He hated me because he was up to no good and he was dating my sister at the time. And Nisa, her name was Lizette. Her real name was Lizette, but she spelled it in a weird way, so I don't think that was her real name. And me and this girl Lizette, I remember I had the hots for Kobe. Kobe was my friend, but I had the hots for Lizette. And I remember that was at the time when my sister was dating this scumbag of a guy. It was just fucking like this drug dealer dude. I don't know where the fuck he's at now. And I fell in love with this girl Lizette, like Nisa. Like she would never take her panties off on stage. Is that a thing?
Some girls, yeah.
Yeah, she would never take her panties off on stage,
Was there alcohol being sold or no?
No.
No. At a full nude one, no.
Oh, so it was okay, yeah.
So she just wouldn't. That was like her thing. She would never take her panties off on stage.
Maybe she didn't want any germs.
Maybe, yeah, baby.
You gotta be hot, by the way, to pull that off. She
definitely sold me on this completely other thing. She sold me like her whole life story. I remember the day that we met. She comes up to me. I had the whole rap down. First thing, the girl when she comes and she sits down next to you, she's like, "What's your name?" And I had already heard it so many times where I'm like, "Name's Luke." She's like, Luke, and I'm like, yeah, what's your name? And about banter back and forth, and I would just go to the strip club from that moment on just to go see her. And she didn't want to get she was a single mother. She didn't want to take her clothes, like she didn't want to take her bottoms off. She didn't want to take her panties off. And she had great set of breasts, man. And
she was hot enough that she could still make a good living, not showing her pussy.
Oh, bro, she was like the hottest girl at the strip club.
We have to be to do that.
She was the hottest girl at the strip club. She looked so innocent, like literally girl next door, brunette, like 5'0", like so skinny, a single mom. You couldn't even tell. Huge ass, great rack, bro. Like, oh my god, that's so sweet.
That's as opposed to the ugliest girl at the strip club. She's got to fucking get fully nude.
Oh, we called her Porky, bro.
She's gaping her at her asshole on stage,
was,
like a speculum up there,
dude,
just for $1.
Dude,
$1.
I
And two guys going in on that same dollar.
Dude,
Like, you want to split it 50 cents, 50 cents?
Dude,
Okay.
there was. I knew the oldest stripper at the club. She must have been like, oh my god, in her mid 40s. She was Middle Eastern,
Hey, they can sometimes
dark
hold it
hair,
together.
bro. No, listen, for anybody else, I knew who I wanted. Like there was like the chubbier chick, like the chubbier Hispanic chick, like super dark complexion with like the nose that kind of like went up a little bit, and like, we called her Porky. Like I had like 2-3 diehard friends that like would go with me.
Yeah.
Back in when I was in the full mix of just going to strip club like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like I had 2 friends. I would call my buddy, my cousin. I would be like, you want to go to a strip club? He's like, no, I can't spare any money. I'm like, fuck you, get the fuck away from me. Then I had another cousin, not by blood, but we were just cousins because we grew up as cousins. And like this guy was so like loyal with me, and like we'd go to the strip club, dude, all the fucking time, man. I love this guy.
By the way, where are they now?
My cousin, not by blood related, but like who is my most loyal dude, my fucking like my homie, my road dog when we go to strip club. He's in Utah now. And he's a massage therapist.
Utah?
Oh, boy.
He's a massage therapist.
God.
He went through a huge, like his fucking life spun so much, like somebody put in a fucking one of those salad mixers. It's just like, it's crazy.
Shit.
And my other cousin is married and fucking miserable. So, yeah.
Got a couple of kids.
But he deserves it because he's a fucking miserable human being. Fuck him. Hey, if you're listening, fuck you, sass. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Okay. But oh man,
To the ride or die.
Nisa, but that girl Nisa, man, she was fucking beautiful, dude. I can't even. Oh my god, man.
Where's she at now?
Oh, I've looked her up. I look her up on Facebook like every
is she
couple
still stripping?
years. No, I can't find her because she spelled her name a certain way. In the end, I don't even think because she. At the end, I think I was just being played by her because she was only after the money. And like she gave me her real phone number because I remember. She called me back once. All the times I would call her, I'm like, you want to hang out now? You want to hang out now? And one time she called me back, but then after that I could never get a hold of her. But I was still so much like head over heels for her. And at the same time, my sister was dating this piece of shit guy, drug dealer, whatnot. Just a fucking asshole. Mm-hmm. And we would frequent the same strip club. Like I would go to the same strip club with like a whole bunch of people, like dudes that I knew, but I didn't even like. I was just there for the bitches. And I remember this fucking guy.
Wait, not bitches, hoes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They work for their money.
I'm sorry.
I take offense to bitches.
I'm sorry. I'm literally going back to where I was.
It's 2018,
Oh my
Ramon.
God.
Get with the progressive times, please.
Oh
Thank
God. And so the guy that my sister was dating, like he had my sister like just smoking all kinds of shit she didn't have to. And
you say smoking all kind of shit?
well, yeah, he was a drug dealer, and but they were dating. So it's not like he would like.
He's a lovely guy
Oh,
that
God,
your parents
yeah,
were so proud of.
Yeah. Need a little bit more of this truth serum here, guys.
Baby.
Your sister's like, shut the fuck up, Ramon.
Yeah, okay. And I remember outside of the strip club one time there was an episode where like I got into an argument over him being with my sister. I was like, you're a piece of shit. Don't be like my parents fucking hate you. Don't come around my house anymore. Blah, whatever. And he just got it stuck in his craw where it's like, we go to the same strip club. I know the stripper that he likes. I have money. I'm gonna fuck this fucking stripper. And then I still remember when I went there one day and she was stripping, but then all the waitresses would kind of like, they all kind of looked at me like, fuck, like, what's up, dude? Like, what are you doing here? Like, yeah, and like, and I remember it was Kobe who told me, why the fuck are you wasting your time with that girl? Fucking what's his name is stooping her, and I'm like,
Stooping her?
That's a word I
Kobe
don't
was
know.
also a Jewish woman, an elderly.
yeah,
Jewish
you know that fucking guy is fucking her. You know that guy's like,
He
you know
put
that
it in her
guy's fucking
tuchus. Ramon. It's over.
Yeah, that guy's fucking her, and I was like, fuck. And me and that guy that night, we almost like fought. Like we almost fucking got into it. Like he came over and he sat down with me and he was getting in my face. And like I remember I was holding one of the glasses in my hand. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking crack this motherfucker. But like all the waitresses were like literally they were all around us. Like, you go to your side, I'll go to my side. And it's like I was fucking really heartbroken. I knew that her favorite sitcom was Friends. And I bought her a fucking Friends fucking screen printed T-shirt, and I took it to her to the club one day, bro. Like I love this chick, man.
That was corny as hell, though. Honestly.
Yes, I know. I should have fucked her. I know.
Why was she not a Seinfeld fan?
God, no, she was dumb as rocks. And
the most you could do, really, because that's too much. Just
No,
maybe
it
give her
was,
like
no,
a VHS, TV copy. Like, I fucking recorded it.
Oh, now I would just send her a dick pic, like to the theme of like the Friends theme song, like.
She's probably like 200 pounds now.
Oh, I hope so.
I'll be there
in a bad marriage.
That last scene with
She's
the
like,
fountain.
if I only would have went out with Ramon.
Like
yeah, and then like it was kind of over for me at Sahara. So I found that out about the guy who got, like, he eventually got my sister pregnant. You know, I have a beautiful niece. She's 10 years old now. Like, she's fucking, like, whatever. It's in the past. I still remember the night that, like, one of my last nights at Sahara out. One of the last nights with Lizette, aka Nisi or Nisa, and then the other night with my sister's baby daddy. I remember there were two separate nights. It was like a couple nights before Christmas with Nisa.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, you're going to the holidays.
Yeah,
it's
bro. I've been.
You got too serious with the strippers.
Do they have, by the way, themes? Do they dress it up a bit, or they're like, we don't even want to remind you about the family get-togethers that you're not invited
after
to?
a short period of time, that I took like a small break from the strip club, there was this. It was still in Anaheim. It was Imperial Showgirls, but in Anaheim. Because they had just closed down.
Yeah.
They had just closed down the one in Pico Rivera.
Oh, they closed that one.
It's been closed.
Oh, I helped them open it. I crossed the picket lines and everything.
What?
Yeah, there were picket lines when they first opened that one.
Yeah, everything will go
I'd
down
be like,
there.
excuse me, coming through, gotta make some money.
Yeah, because there's the mecca of strip clubs in Southern California, City of Industry.
Oh.
City of Industry.
But they're so hoary.
That's why. That's the mecca.
Like it's a bad
that's
thing,
the
though.
mecca.
That's
like
the
when you want to go for a
hang.
happy ending, when you want to go and anything goes, anything goes. You go to the Spearmint. It was. Spearmint Rhino was infamous, was notorious. Where it's like you got fucking money, you want to get something, you go to the Spearmint Rhino in the City of Industry.
Yep.
I never made it out to the mecca. I remember we were all going out to City of Industry. It was me and a couple buddies, and we just never made it out there.
I feel like God kept me from that club because I got hired. I got hired there.
Really?
And I started to drive there, and there was so much fucking traffic. I go, I can't do this.
Yes.
And then I
kept
never went
us.
back. Yeah.
That's what
it was
kept
the
us.
traffic.
The traffic.
Yeah.
From the
It was
pilgrimage?
insane. It
From the
was insane.
pilgrimage
Yes.
It was
Yes.
insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was literally like we were bumper to bumper traffic, and we're like, we can just go back to Sahara's, or we can go to a different strip club we've never been to. That's when we went to Imperial Showgirls of Pico Rivera.
I like how you say Pico Rivera.
Yeah, Pico Rivera. Yeah.
It's like when I say Myrtle Beach.
Because they would advertise it on Power 106. And they were like, come to the Imperial Showgirls of Pico Rivera, where this weekend we have drink specials.
My friend that did comedy was a DJ there, Jay Valentino.
Oh, that was, Jay Valentino. Jay Valentino was the guy from Power 106.
Oh, shit. Jay's on Power 106?
He was back in the day. He was back in the day. It was Jay
Yeah.
Valentino. Yeah, Jay Valentino.
I just saw him
in
at
the
a
mix.
Christmas party.
Really?
Yeah.
No. There was a time where he was like the
that's
DJ,
cool.
the
He's a good
DJ from
guy.
Power 106.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
He had a podcast too. I was
Really?
on
No
for a
way.
while.
Oh yeah. I remember it was when you like in the days of like really of terrestrial radio, when you would listen to the hip hop radio stations. It's like they had their signature DJs for the block of hours that they had. It was Jay Valentino. It was DJ Koki, DJ Philly Phil in the mix.
Yeah.
So
he started at Sahara actually.
Oh really? No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Way
But
back in the
so I remember when they would do spots for Pico Rivera, and I'm like, we're going, and that was a great place. So Nisa, it was a few nights before Christmas. I told her, she's like, oh, I gotta work, but you gotta get out of here. Like, I don't like working while you're here. Obviously, because she has some. Obviously, I should have known. She does certain things when I'm there, and she does other certain things when I am there. Or
She's
when
like,
I'm not
my
there.
panties never come off.
Bullshit.
And then
So
he's
I
gone.
was
She's like,
"Whoa." Yeah, and
Really? Or is she fucking dudes there?
maybe both. I don't know. Maybe both. I don't know. I don't know. And I remember I was there one night, and she broke my heart like right in my face. She broke my heart. Right with my ride or die homie that would go with me. He's sitting next to me. on stage. I had just had a weird conversation with her where it's like, I'm not leaving. Go and make some money. I don't fucking care. Go and make some fucking money. I'm gonna stay. I'm not leaving. I don't care about you. Whatever. And she was on stage. My buddy was like, is it cool if I go tip her on stage? I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Right in front of his face, right in front of my face, took her panties off for him. And I showed him, bro, my God. I was devastated. But I couldn't get mad at him. And I couldn't get mad at her either. But it's just, I just knew at that point, I got fucking played. And I went there a couple weeks after. I knew she was gone. She wasn't stripping there anymore. I went on a night where she wasn't going to be there, one or the other. And my sister's baby daddy, my sister was pregnant already, and which I think I found out from one of the waitresses there at the strip club. They're like, yeah, this dude fucking
Jesus.
I showed up there.
You were too involved in this club.
Oh, yeah. So I showed up there. Must have been like a Thursday or Friday night. It was a Thursday night because it was slow. And I showed up with my homie, my ride or die, the one who had just seen Nisa's fucking pussy for the first time before I did. And this guy, my sister's baby daddy, he's just fucking just so wasted. He's so fucking wasted, sitting on the couches, just like taking up like 2 spaces. And I see an open space. I don't see him. I don't recognize him. I sit right next to him.
Oh, shit.
I sit right next to him, and then like the waitresses see this shit before I see this. I turn around to my right. I still remember where he was sitting. He's sitting right, like to the right of me. I see him. I'm like, fuck this guy, fuck this motherfucker. But I'm not the type of person. I already know where everything is at. I already know, like, what the fuck, man. So I just look at this motherfucker and I'm like, you fucking cool or what? He's like, yeah, he's so fucking gone. And the fucking waitresses who are still tripping, they come up to me and they're like, there's not gonna be any. I was like, no, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. And that was like that was the last night I went to the Sahara Theater. And then I started going to Pico Rivera. It was great. I followed Kobe there. I saw Kobe there. Kobe was out of my life for a couple months.
It took for a man to fuck your dream stripper and your sister for you to leave that strip club. One or the other wouldn't have been enough. But it's like, oh,
baby, I was I felt so burnt. I felt so like when you feel burnt. Like you don't know the meaning of the word till you actually like feel like you've been fucking.
I feel like there was another DJ, Little Dave, that worked at Pico Rivera.
Really? I only knew only because I remember the name Jay Valentino.
Oh, okay.
So
Little Dave he is little. He's a really fun DJ, but he's short, but really cool guy.
Yeah,
him and Jay are really close.
Well, Cochino. You know, Cochino, yeah, he would kind of do like little comedy. He would DJ at a strip club. I don't know if he would DJ, but he would definitely like kind of be on the mic at a strip club for a little bit.
Cochino is another comedian, really funny.
Yeah, really funny guy. Cochino
runs a great show.
Yeah, he does.
Tuesday nights.
He does. That's a great show. Yeah. Cochino comedy show. Yeah.
Great crowd.
Yeah, it is. It's a badass crowd.
Yeah.
I started going to Pico Rivera because I heard over the radio. I went there a couple times. Saw Kobe there once. It's great. It was great. It was so much fun. It was literally like about 40-minute drive out there from where I'm located at. I had a great time. The first time I ever sucked on a stripper's breast.
She breastfed you.
Oh, it was great. Her name was Star.
Yeah. Did actual milk come out?
No, I would. No, listen.
I worked with a Star at Imperial.
Really?
I know Star. She's a nice girl.
Was she like dark Mexican girl?
No.
Oh, yeah, there have to be like 50 stars, 50 crystals.
Yeah, I know. But you never know. Needle in the haystack.
I'm pretty sure Star was in my group, so she was white. Oh my
God, yeah, she was great. This was the first time I had any like, and she gave me oral through my pants.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great.
How do you do that?
That's not oral.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Well, I had a hard on. I had a hard on, and she like literally put her mouth on my erection. I was like,
on the pants.
Yeah, on the pants.
So it's like a pants condom.
Yeah. It was great.
Did you come in your pants?
Almost.
Yeah,
almost. It was great. It was so fucking cool, man. It was so cool. I felt like I was home. I was like, okay, like this place will take me in now. And I went there for another couple months, and I went there with a couple buddies.
Did you cross the picket lines too?
Were there picket lines?
Yes, there were.
Really? Really?
I just remember angry Mexican mothers and wives yelling at us.
Yeah.
We don't want to get paid in Coke anymore.
No, because of like all the things that would go down in there.
No, because it was a neighborhood. And it was when they first opened. They didn't want a strip club in their neighborhood.
That's what it was.
I get it.
Yeah.
I was like, but I gotta make money.
You had to go down the 5 to the 605 exit.
Yeah, it was like Riviera or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, my God. I love that place.
I wonder what that is now. That's so funny. A shoe store.
We actually went there, and we were greeted by just closed for business. Just signs just gone. I was like, shit.
Well, the original owners of Imperial sold.
Uh-huh.
And it was like these cracked out white guys.
Oh, really?
And I got fired because the one thought I was like a cop. I'm like, I am the furthest thing from a cop. But he was so cracked out, he thought I was a cop. I don't know.
That's so weird. It was a great, like, I really like their layout as far as like a strip club goes because they had the booths that were all the way in the back. Mm-hmm. Like you would walk in and like there was the stage area and there was all the seating for if you wanted to be on the stage, if you want to hang out like on the side of it. Yeah. Then if you wanted to go to the booths, they had like a private booth and that was just like a lap dance booth.
Yeah.
And then they still had the champagne room. Did
you ever go to the one in Anaheim? That was nice too.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't what that one was. It wasn't what that one was.
The guy that thought you were a cop, is it because you dressed up like a police officer on stage?
No!
And you're just like, no, that's real. And you're like, no, it's a mini skirt.
He thought I bugged the dressing room. I'm like, what the fuck? But at the time, I'd started a production company.
Oh.
And I filmed a commercial for him, and it actually aired and everything.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, like I did all this, and then he got really paranoid and like spinning in his head. And
shit.
Yeah, it was weird.
The one in Anaheim was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. That's where you should know a women's strip club is not like where men get where the guys actually have to have fucking jobs. It's like this guy's a cop, this guy's a fireman.
Wait, okay,
yeah. The male where dudes strip from
we don't have costumes.
Yeah, no, of course not. No, this chick is a chick in a bikini. Hell yeah, here's my money, baby. That's where I was like. Baited and switched at the Imperial Showgirls of Anaheim.
Baited and switched?
Yeah, because it had been a couple months. I reconnected with my first friend that took us to the strip club, the guy who was at the billiards place who found the billiards fucking boring as fuck. We reconnected, and he goes, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? And I was like, nothing. He's like, want to go to the strip club again? I'm like, you bet your fucking sweet ass I do, baby.
Your family's at home crying. Where's Daddy?
Oh, this was before. I have not been to a strip club since my kids have been born. Since even before. And we went to that place, and it said, "Oh, the girls they're gonna be dressed like pilgrims and Indians." And when I showed up, nobody was dressed like pilgrims and Indians. I was like, "What the fuck? Who cares?" Oh
that
my god!
Be weird.
Yeah.
One of the pussies kind of looked like that under thing of the turkey, just like I can kind of see it. But,
You're going as a turkey?
My joke around Thanksgiving when I was stripping was gobble gobble. I ran into a guy that had met me at a strip club, and we were at a social function, and he goes, "Oh my God, yes, I remember you." And I said, "Oh, I do comedy now." And he goes, "You were always more funny than sexy." And I was like, like as a comedian in me, I was like, yes. And then as a stripper, I was like, hey.
How were you funny at a strip club? Were you just slipping on banana peels?
No, I just told jokes. Like
balls?
If there weren't a lot of guys around the rail, then I'd just like, well, there was a priest and a rabbi that came into a strip club, and I'd just like make jokes.
Before I start getting naked, hear me out.
I need no hecklers tonight.
I think that's the best training wheels for comedy is to do it starting out stripping first.
Well, just do it naked, and you'll never have stage fright again.
I mean, there's kind of like a kinship between comedians and strippers. I mean, you have the stories of Jay Leno who would do open mics at fucking strip clubs, bro. So there's a kinship. It's like we're getting comedians are unrobing their life, bro. Like we're just like being bare on stage, like emotionally. Fucking strippers are like, fuck words, you're my tits. And I'm like, yeah, here's my singles.
I like how his experience at a strip club was like what's the Mexican soap opera?
Novella?
Novellas?
Yeah, it was like a novella that he took us through.
Going on.
Yes.
So
I was like, and then what? The arch enemy came? And then what did the girl do?
God.
Oh my God, she was a whore. What?
Well, it's like when it becomes like your bar. That was my bar. That was my hangout spot. That was like, and like it goes to show for like clubs that are like run well, because I could tell when a club just wasn't run well.
Oh yeah.
I would like Sahara's were just like the doormen were literally like just like dudes, man. Like they were just like regular dudes. They were like Francisco or his buddies, just like, hey man, what's up? How you been? Like blah blah blah. I went to Flamingos one time.
Dirty Bird.
Yeah, and like I think it was like one of the owners who was like the fucking doorman taking like the fucking cash so nobody would fuck him out of the money, and it was this fucking like Persian dude, and
that's how Sahara's used to be.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no way.
It was owned by a guy named Amr from Jordan.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's why it's named Sahara.
Yeah, well, because when the guys who would take my $10 were like these, the guys who would take my $10 to Sahara were like just these Hispanic dudes who were just like, this is a gig, man, whatever. What's up, dude? How you doing? Blah blah blah. But at Flamingos, it was like one of the Persian dudes, but at Flamingos, it was $20 a cover.
Wow,
$20. When I was used to paying, you paid that?
Yeah, I didn't know there's better prices.
Get the fuck out of here! Before 6, it's free. After 6, it's fucking Jesus, 10, man. bro.
No, dude, I get there at 10.
Yes. Oh, dude, hell yeah. That's the best part. That was the best part. Like just getting ready, laying on. Like, yeah, we're just gonna go for like last call at the fucking strip club, bro. Like, and I went to Flamingos, and the guy goes, "It's 20," and I'm like, 20. I'm used to paying 10. Is it worth it inside? He's like, you like pussy? Yes. It's worth it. And I just gave my money, and I was like, all right, he's got me. He got me there now. I can't argue with that. Man, what the fuck, bro? I love pussy, yeah. And yeah, then it was really like a handful.
Oh, that was quite a pitch he gave you.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. You like pussy? Yes. Okay.
Wow. Sold. Thought you might have dicks in there. I wasn't sure. Yeah. So I'm glad I asked. You want to pay 20 for dicks.
Yeah, then after that, it was so it was Sahara's, Flamingos once, Imperial Girls of Pico Rivera a lot of times, Imperial Girls of Anaheim 3 times, and then Ecstasy like one or 2 times. There. Did you really? Ecstasy was weird. I don't know. I never.
There was a ghost there. It was really weird. Yeah.
There's a ghost at Ecstasy. Mm-hmm. I just didn't like just how you want to talk about a place that's in a neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Ecstasy is in a
Warner and Fairview.
Warner and Fairview. It's next to a fucking Duke's Burgers. Across from a Circle K. It's a greasy spoon. It's a greasy spoon. Okay. And then everything else is just apartments.
Yeah.
Apartments all around.
Yeah. Like, and you're right down the street from Newport.
Yeah.
So you got the rich Newport people coming.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to go there. And then you've got like.
Oh yeah.
You got the locals.
That was the thing about Ecstasy. There was no riffraff there. There was no fucking riffraff. There was no like.
And when the like Mexicans came in that didn't speak Spanish, they'd pull out a wad of cash. I'm like, where the fuck did you get that?
Yeah, no, you're not. Hello, sir.
Hello. I'm like, wow.
Hola, senor.
But that's where I was taught by one of the girls because they said, oh, that's probably all their money all their money they have.
Yeah.
And I go, well, I don't want to take it. And they go, if it's not you, it's her. I go, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, the one story I have about Ecstasy. So I grew up in Santa Ana, and you know, the people you run into Santa Ana or whatever. I had a whole bunch of friends in my neighborhood, and
they don't know because a lot of them are from like.
Oh well, Santa Ana is predominantly. You know, I grew up with a lot of friends in my neighborhood.
Santa Ana is very Mexican.
They're 89.9% Hispanic, and that's accounted for because we lie on the census. But it's
I'm telling my Ohio people.
Hey, Ohio. So. I was always told I couldn't go to Sahara's because one of my friend's cousin's wives worked at Sahara. Cousin's wife. So, and he was kind of like this ex-con.
Oh, shit.
So I couldn't go to Sahara's because his wife was stripping there. And my buddy...
Is that in poor taste? You can't see...
He's an ex-con, Brandon.
He's an ex-con. I don't want to disrespect him. I don't want to go see his wife's pussy after...
kick his ass.
Yeah, after...
If you don't tip. If you tip, that's like saluting this con.
Piss off the ex-con.
So my friend from high school, the one who got me hooked on strip clubs, that didn't mean shit to him. So he's like, well, you don't want to go to Sahara's. It's too far to go anywhere else. Let's go to Ecstasy. And I was like, fuck. What am I going to tell him? No? So I went to Ecstasy.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it is. It is very expensive. Why?
It's ran by a Vietnamese woman. That's why.
Son of a bitch.
She used to be a prostitute in Vietnam.
Oh, Mama San.
She is a rich-ass woman. Last I heard, she lived on Balboa, owned a house.
How is it haunted?
Okay,
well,
yeah, there we go.
It was a dead stripper coming in saying, actually go to nursing school.
It wasn't, it wasn't a female ghost. There were, like in the dance area, it's petitioned off areas with couches. Partition, whatever.
There was a petition for the partition.
Yeah.
Yes, there was that.
Right, yeah.
And there's couches. And the guy comes back, usually Tony, and he would be checking off a chart to see who's back there. Because if the guy doesn't pay, it's $50 for every 3-minute song. So if the guy doesn't pay,
it was like one song. Yeah, it was like one song for.
We are liable for that. So they're getting their money regardless. So if he came back, checked your name, that meant you owed, because we got $30 per song. They took $20.
Shit,
and we had to pay rent on top of that. And get drinks.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's why it was empty predominantly.
Yeah.
Like during the week at least.
Yeah, but the guys that came in did spend.
Yeah, no, of course.
So I mean, I made money there. But he would come back and he would check your name. But I would always try to get. It would always be towards the end of the song, and I'd see him out of the corner of my eye, and I'd be trying to do a little more to get that next dance. Just a little okay, I'll let you touch her now, but I didn't before. But just trying to get it. And I would see him and look up, and he wasn't there, and I'm like, wait, I thought that was Tony. And I started calling that shadow I would see Greed.
Oh, wow.
Because I would see the Greed right before the song would end, because I'm like, Greed's pushing me to make more,
Wow.
And then one night I drove home, and I felt like it followed me, and I started seeing a spirit in my house. And, it was like a dark entity that came in my room, and I was just it was fucking freaky.
Crazy. We're deviating a little bit, but it's energy. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in conspiracy. I don't believe in any of that. Energy is a thing. Mm-hmm. Energy is definitely a motherfucking thing. Greed is real. Yes, dude.
No one's saying energy isn't real. Right?
No, but
kinetic energy, potential energy.
But an imprint of something.
Fucking Isaac Newton. No, energy, you guys, is real.
Listen, what goes up must come down. We've heard it all before. Here's
Gravity
my theory.
Exists.
Here's my theory. Sometimes you're by a roof, you throw an apple up, it hits the roof. Never came fully back down. I don't know.
The world's round.
Is it God? I say it's gravity. Hear me out, people.
I think the world is not more lumpy than flat or spherical. Okay, but yeah, the house that we live in, when we first moved in, I could swear. Whenever I would turn, out of the corner of my eye, whenever I would, it was always by a specific window on the specific side of the house. Whenever I would turn in my peripheral, I could see somebody running towards the back.
Wow!
Come to find out that the house I bought in was vacated by the police,
by a marathon runner who used to live there. It's just doing wind sprints.
You son of a bitch! What are you training for? The Santa Ana River's 2 miles that way. You fuck.
But that 100-meter dash time, you were doing good, Ghost.
But come to find out that the house was vacated by the police. There was a shootout at the house I bought, and it was I remember there was my neighborhood comes standard with a crackhead. And I remember one time she told me, I helped clean out the back, and it was a chick who was clearly addicted to meth or crack, and she's like, I helped clean out the back to your house, and I was like, really? She's like, yeah, I was back there all the time, dude. It was just
But it's the kinetic energy.
Yeah, for sure. There's like some sort of footprint left there by whatever the past was, and like people feel it. You have to feel it. You have to. But yeah,
that was greed.
Ghost stripper.
Well, I think he was like a ghost bouncer.
But so
had been stabbed.
He was getting his money. Is what he was doing.
Oh man!
Are you the only one that saw the ghost?
There was another girl I remember that said she felt stuff. We all felt stuff back there, yeah.
It
like
was
energy,
my
like
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I love strip clubs, man. Oh man,
on the strip clubs.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, you better.
Can I wait?
Yeah.
Ready to wrap this motherfucker up?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ramon, you've been so fun.
This was great.
If you have more stories, we're gonna have you on another time.
I love your stories. And this guy, check him out, you guys. Very, very funny. I've seen him. Look, I don't know, a handful of times, but every time I see him, it's fun and I laugh a lot. So,
this dude, hilarious dude. Let's do our plugs.
Okay. Yeah. I have a new website, erinhartcomic.com. Not a lot of shows coming up, but I'm working on it. I'm getting out wherever I can.
Find me on social media. Ramon Hernandez on all forms of social media. If it's not the baseball player, it's me. But honestly, check out live comedy wherever you can in Orange County, guys.
Yeah, support comics and strippers.
Yeah, support live
comedy. I was going to say, honestly, though, check out this baseball player. He's great.
Papi Bonilla.
He's playing for the Padres.
Babe Ruth, guys. Really check out the baseball. Follow the baseball player. Fuck me.
Spring training's coming.
Support. I host an open mic on Fridays, Max Boom's Comedy Open Mic in Fullerton.
Great.
Every Friday except for the first Friday of the month.
Wait, I'm confused. Is it this Friday?
It is not this Friday.
Not.
Coming back the next Friday. Anything else? I don't have anything else going on. Jamie, what do you got going on?
I am going to be performing at the Rec Room, the next wave, January 30th.
Love it.
Yay! Producer Jaime!
Huntington Beach.
Practicing the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's a great room.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun. Fuck yeah.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Cool. All right.
Cool. Well, thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.